What's up, y'all? And welcome back to Dad Needs to Talk. I'm your host, Robert, and today I have a very special episode planned. Um, because while things are busy around the Dad Needs to Talk household, it doesn't mean that we can't still make time for fun. So, today's episode, um, I am going to be joined by some of my kids in a little bit because we're going to be doing me and my daughters are going to be talking about Little Mermaid, and then me and my middle son will be talking about Across the Spiderverse. So I'm looking forward to having those discussions. But before that, as I always say, if this is your first time here, then welcome. But if you're a returning listener and or watcher, then welcome back. Y'all know here at Dad Needs to Talk, it's all about fatherhood and family, manga, anime, and video games. So, like I said, things have been very busy around my home lately because school is out, sports are hitting the ground running super hard. But it is what it is. We'll get through it and make things work. But with that being said, I've been kind of working behind the scenes on kind of changing up some stuff. I'm not going to go into super detail yet on everything that's happening, but y'all will probably start to see some of the cadence with how I upload certain things because I've been, recording certain things, reviews for TV shows and movies and manga and stuff, whatever, that I plan to schedule out for the coming weeks, if not months ahead. Just because life has changed in such a matter to where it's like, I can't go back to how I was doing originally, where I was doing stuff week to week and all that jazz. Now of course, there's gonna be some stuff where I'll be doing some episodes here and there, but there might also be. I also want to have do some more stuff with guests and different discussions with different people that I've been sitting on for a long time. I already got one recorded, despite some technical difficulties. But there's more awesome things in the works, so be on the lookout for that stuff. So like I said, um, things might be a little weird with some of the uploads and stuff while I kind of get things in order. And like I said, between all the traveling and stuff we're about to be doing, because we got Kansas this week, and I think we got Ohio in a few weeks. We got Vegas and Florida in July. And that's just one kid. That's not counting stuff that my daughters have to do or whatever too. Um, we'll get it all figured out and sorted out. But aside from that, overall I've been doing okay. Little bit stressed because, like I said, a lot of these it's been a lot of schedule overlaps with stuff, whatever. So it's a lot of like, okay, well, I'm gonna take this kid here, my wife take one to there. Then it's like, oh, well, what about the rest? But like I said, we'll get it sorted and figured out. But I am not going to uh, dwell on that too much or whatever. Aside from that, I've been watching and reading a little bit of stuff here and there. One Piece has been freaking amazing manga wise. Even though we're about to, after this next chapter, it's going to be going on a 1 month hiatus while Oda has some eye surgery done. So the One Piece manga will be on break for a while. The next episode I will be doing will be heavily game focused because over the course of the next several days to the next week, it's going to be Summer Games Fest. And so it's going to be a showcase of Summer Games Fest. Xbox is doing a showcase along with a Starfield presentation. Capcom is doing something. So should be lots of hopefully cool announcements and stuff to talk about next week. Don't know if I'll be able to find a guest for it. I might just fly solo on that one. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all the dope gaming news going on with that. like I said, I've been watching lots of very cool and interesting shows and movies. I'm currently watching Barry, which has been. I did not know what it really was going into it, but I've been pleasantly surprised, and I'll have a review or something for that in the future once I finish watching it. I'm currently in the middle of season 3, and it's I think 4 seasons. But yeah, so I watched that. I watched this movie called the Missing, which I already have a review recorded for. Just don't know when I'm gonna post it. Same thing with Severance. Was a very dope psychological sci-fi show that I will post someday in the future. But yeah, so like I said, lots of stuff just kind of in the works, but just been living life, trying to figure out how to manage the stress and things like that. But enough of me rambling on. I'm gonna go grab my daughters, and we will get to talking about some Little Mermaid and some other things shortly. So be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Like I said, I am joined by 2 special guests, my 2 lovely ladies, my twins, Nay and Na. Say hello.
Hi.
So, as y'all can see, we are all squeezed in here like can of sardines. But wanted to have them on to talk about a couple of things. Like I said, mainly Little Mermaid. But before then, I wanted to talk with y'all and see. We just finished the school year, so how was things in 7th grade? Y'all first year in middle school. How did the year go?
Good. It was also crazy.
Why'd you say it was crazy?
I don't know, like, it was like fun, and then, what's it called? I don't know how to explain it, like.
Was it different than you expected?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, cause y'all spent so many years, or y'all came from the elementary school. Y'all were the oldest on campus. Now y'all went back to being the youngest. Was that weird going back to it's like starting over all over again?
Yes.
Yeah.
They called us Sevies.
Huh?
They called us Sevies.
Sevies?
Yeah, so next year we get to call them Sevies.
Is there a word for the 8th graders?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Sevies. That is something. that was definitely not a term when I was in 7th grade. So, but okay. But other question I wanted to ask y'all, because for my listeners, I talk about my kids all the time and the sports and stuff that they do. Just for clarification, since it's probably the first time a lot of y'all have seen them. Nye here, she's the one that does basketball primarily, and Nay is the one that primarily does track. So how is that doing sports for school? Even though y'all have been doing it, y'all been doing basketball and track since y'all were little, how was it doing it for the school? Was it different than the stuff y'all been doing previously?
Yes. It was like a little bit easier than summer track.
It was?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was easier than AAU basketball.
Yeah.
Except this AAU basketball is super easy.
The one you're doing now?
Yes, because we always win.
Hey, can't argue with that. So what is one thing that y'all liked about doing the school sports?
Our coaches and the people.
The people. So since y'all were doing it for the school, do y'all feel like y'all got a little bit famous?
Yes.
Y'all got to be the talk of the school after you won your games or you won your track meets.
Yes. They posted a picture of me and Janae on Spartan Time and on this news thingy for our school.
Mm-hmm.
And this teacher showed me, and I was like, huh? Because I did not know that.
Ah, okay. That's neat. That's always cool because I've told y'all before about one of my funnest things, like when I did cross country when I was in school, was the Monday after the meet coming to school, getting to wear my medals. I know both of y'all, especially you, Janae, had your ribbons on your backpack, which, hey, I support that. It's like, hey, let them know who the big dog is. But you know, like I told y'all earlier, I'm very proud of y'all. Good job on finishing 7th grade. And like I said, having a good first year with the sports and stuff for school. Now, we're going to transition to our topic we came here to discuss, which is the Little Mermaid movie. So I'll speak for myself first. So I hadn't seen the original Little Mermaid, the cartoon movie, since I was a kid. So I hadn't seen that movie probably well over 15 plus years. So I was very excited to get to go see the movie, and I was extra excited because I got to have 2 very special guests with me to come see the movie. So I'm gonna let y'all start. How did y'all feel about the movie?
It was actually really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Was it better than y'all was expecting going into it?
Yes.
Yeah, that the movie was super awesome, super cute. I know we all had lots of funny moments and stuff laughing during the movie. Cause they did a really good job of having a lot of like the older songs from the cartoon movie, but also adding in a bunch of the newer songs. Now, I know I asked y'all this before we watched the movie, but I forgot. Y'all had seen the cartoon before, right?
Yes, I have.
I have no idea.
You can't remember? That's okay. Well, I guess I'll ask you now, since you kind of remember. Do you feel like, did you like this one better than the cartoon one, or about the same?
I liked it way better.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Janae, what was some of your highlights, some of like your favorite things from the movie?
Mine was probably when she was singing the songs, and
when Ariel was singing.
Yeah, and then when, what was her name? The
Ursula?
Yeah, her and Ursula were fighting.
Yeah, that. I was laughing at the part. Obviously, for anybody listening and watching, whatever, we're gonna talk about potential spoilers of the movie, because it's not that long of a movie, and it's Little Mermaid. So not really too much to spoil, but one of the parts I know some of us were laughing at was like towards the end of the movie where Ariel got turned back into a mermaid in front of all the people, and Ursula turned back into like her octopus form.
Yeah.
And then Ursula. Wait, who tackled who? I can't remember. Did Ariel tackle Ursula off of the building?
I think it was
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was the other way around. Ursula tackled Ariel
into the water,
and it was kind of, because I can't remember, was that y'all I was talking to, or somebody that said that felt like the people weren't freaking out like they should have been.
I think it was someone else.
That might have been somebody else. But yeah, it was just kind of funny because it's like you have a girl turn back into a mermaid and a lady turn into an octopus lady, and the people, they were kind of freaking out, but not really. No, I would be freaking out if I saw somebody turn into a mermaid in front of me. But what was another part that we liked about the movie? When they were when Ariel and the prince was on the boat.
Oh.
And they were all the animals were singing "Kiss the Girl."
Yeah, that was funny.
And then they fell in the water.
Yes. Yeah, that was so goofy, just because it was like you had Sebastian the Crab just like whispering in the guy's ear and stuff. And we also really liked the I can't remember the bird's name. The one bird that was like rapping and stuff.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot his name.
I can't remember her name. So, but but all in all, though, it was a super fun movie. I'm glad I got to take y'all with me, and we got to have a very fun experience. Going to see that movie and stuff. Do y'all think that might be a movie y'all would like to watch again at some point?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll probably whenever it comes to Disney Plus and stuff in the coming months, we'll probably be watching it again because it was definitely a super fun movie, and Ariel was singing her butt off. Oh, I know. Last question I'll ask y'all. What was your favorite song?
Where the crab was trying to convince Ariel not to go to the sea because the land. Because
Under the Sea song.
Yeah.
And that was a good one. What about you, Nate?
I like the part where she was like on that rock, like.
When she came out of the water singing. Yeah. But all in all, like I said, we're going to kind of keep this kind of short, but it was a super awesome movie. I recommend, if you haven't gotten to see it, go see it. What about y'all? Do y'all give it a recommendation?
Yes.
It was a really good movie.
Yeah. So y'all heard it here from us. I'm not going to keep my young ladies too much longer because it is kind of late, and unlike y'all's brothers, y'all actually go to bed at a decent time and get y'all's hours of sleep in. I'm trying to think. Last thing I'll ask y'all now that we're done talking about the movie or whatever, before y'all go, because the summer is just starting, so, and both of y'all have a pretty packed schedule with basketball and track stuff coming up. What are some either things you're looking forward to or some goals you want to set for the summer?
Something I'm looking forward to is winning our basketball games.
Okay. Do you have any goals for anything you want to accomplish with that?
I want to make a 3-pointer.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep note of that. And what about you, Nate?
Mine is probably like to try and.
That's probably Vash out there doing something crazy.
Try and definitely beat 6 or 7 in that mile.
Okay, so try to improve on your time and stuff. Yeah, that's Vash probably throwing marbles down the hallway. So okay, all right. So Na's goal is win her games and then make some threes, and Nay is aiming to improve on her times and stuff. So those are some very awesome goals, and we'll see. We'll have to revisit this at the end of the summer to see if y'all improved on that stuff. But thank y'all so much for joining me.
You're welcome.
Because I was thinking, because I know. Actually, no, I have had both of y'all on before. Yeah. I know me and Nay have talked about. Actually, you was there too when we talked about the sports stuff.
And we were
I think that was that might have been 2 years ago. It's been a long time since we did that. And then I know me, you, Janai, and Andre.
Oh yeah.
We did that movie review for. I always forget. Is it the
robot movie?
It was like was it the Mitchells versus the Machines?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was a very fun movie and stuff. So it's been a very long time since y'all have been on. But thank y'all so much for coming on.
You're welcome.
And for everybody listening and watching, I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll be back with another guest. So be right back. All right. So I'm back. And with another guest.
Hello.
This is Andre. This is my middle son. How are you doing today, Andre?
Good.
Yeah. So Andre is the one. Of course, we are here to talk about first Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse, but like I gave when the twins was on a while ago, context for who I'll be talking about on the podcast, or whatever. Andre is the child who actually watches anime out of the family. So me and him have lots of awesome conversations about the different shows he's watching and the different game stuff he's playing too, which we'll touch on that in a second. But first, Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. So, how'd you feel about the movie, Andre?
I felt like excited, and it had a really good story to it too, because in a different universe, Miles was the Prowler.
Yes, which was a really big
Plot twist.
plot twist at the end. Which I guess I should have said it's a front to whatever. For listeners and watchers, whatever, we will be talking about spoilers for the movie too, whatever. So just know, if you haven't watched the movie, go watch it and then come back. But yeah, because me and Andre, we're definitely gonna be talking about some spoilers for it. So sorry, go ahead.
Like, I really liked the movie because it had a lot of action, story, and I also got to see all the other past Spider-Mans.
Yes.
And they also added a new Spider-Man. I forgot what his name was.
Which one?
The old one.
The one that had the baby?
No.
The one the main one they were fighting, Miguel?
Yeah, Miguel.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man 2099. Yeah, the movie. So for myself, real quick, like, I was obviously excited for it because I liked the first Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah, that was really good.
But I didn't think that I don't know, like I ended up loving this movie way more than I thought that I even could, because I think like just from the very beginning they do a really good job of setting the tone for stuff to come, because like the music and stuff in the movie was super good.
Yeah. It matched the story.
Yes. The music and stuff matched the story. They also did a fantastic job with mixing all these different visual styles and stuff. Cause like what's his name? The Spider Punk one, the one that had the guitar.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Was it Brody?
No, it was
I can't remember what his name was. I can't remember what his name was. But anywho, the punk rock Spider-Man, like
Hugh?
You might be close. It was something like that. But the way they animated his character and stuff made him, they made it look like he was from a different dimension, because the way he was drawn and looked was different from everybody else. And that was something very cool that I liked that they did, was like all the different worlds and dimensions and universes that they went to, they all had a very different art style. Even the Lego one that they went to.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Them going to like a Lego Spider-Man world. What was another one of your favorite moments from the movie?
It was when Miles was just running from all the Spider-Mans.
Oh yeah. That sequence was like super fun, and super crazy, just because of the amount of different Spider-Man and stuff that was just like on the screen at once, and that he had to fight off and different stuff. I really liked the cowboy one. That had like a
horse, spider horse.
Yes, his spider horse that had a mask and stuff. Obviously, I liked the older Peter Parker that was from the last movie, because now he's a dad like me. He had his little baby with him, and she was like doing spider stuff, whatever too, which was super cool. I'm trying to think. Actually, going back to what you talked about earlier with the reveal at the end, when we found out that Miles got sent to the other universe, he thought he got sent home, but then we found out that like no,
the spider that bit him was from another universe.
Yep. So that was like a very cool twist when that was revealed, and it's like in this world, his dad is already dead, and so because of how that changed the Miles in that world, like Andre said earlier, the Miles in this other world, in this other dimension, is the Prowler, which he had a really cool design and stuff as well.
Cause he had dreads like me.
Yes, yeah, it was him, and I found out the name of I think was it Hobart? Was the guitar one? I think it was Hobart.
Hobart?
Yes, I think that's what it was. That sounds right. But yeah, so yeah, it was really cool. Even getting to see the one Spider-Man that was from India. That was a different. I liked how like he had like his own different personality and style and stuff. Like especially because he had like his like little
yo-yo
bracelet, thing.
Kind of like a yo-yo thing that was
Yeah, let's say you're peaking the audio. You're fine, but yeah, you can keep going.
Yeah, he had that yo-yo that he used to like swing around. It was basically a web shooter, but it could also grab onto other people, like wrap around them.
Mm-hmm.
So if he needed to like, catch like the bad guys in his city, like he could just like grab them and just bring them stop them right in their tracks.
Yes.
And also my favorite villain was the Spot, because he looks so cool.
Yeah, it's kind of funny thinking back to like how he was at the beginning of the movie.
With only like a few portals, like he couldn't control it that much. But now he's like top tier supervillain.
Yeah, because at the beginning he was kind of like a goofball because he was like tripping up everywhere and making mistakes and different stuff. But yeah, like you said, like towards like or at the end of the movie, he had gotten so much more powerful, and now he could just teleport to whatever dimension he wanted to at will. And man, it sucked because it was like such a big cliffhanger. What are you doing, Goofy? But yeah, it was like such a big cliffhanger at the end of the movie. And it's like sucks that we have to wait a full year before we get to see another movie.
Yeah, because it left us off on a big moment.
Yeah.
The title just said, "To be continued." As soon as we saw Miles Morales as the Prowler.
Yes. Trying to think, cause I know we just kind of just talked about the movie in broad terms and stuff. So, but like I said, just kind of going back again, like I said too, the music was super awesome. Just so many cool different visual styles and stuff. Any other highlights you want to point out about the movie?
I mean, they're like different villains in different universes. But the main one was a Spot. Like, he was super cool. Teleport anyway. Like, he basically caused mass extinction. Basically. Because, like, he went around, like, destroying cities.
Yep.
And there's also, like, a plot where every Spider-Man captain in the movie dies.
Yep.
But Miles saved I forgot the Indian's girlfriend's dad.
Yeah.
Which that got what was his name again? The one who started with an M.
Oh, Miguel.
Yeah, that got Miguel mad because it was the cycle of the Spider-Man life, and so when Miles went to go save his dad, that didn't turn out well for him because his dad was already dead in a different universe. So if he just traveled back to his universe,
he probably might, hopefully can save him.
Yeah. Before Portal,
Spot.
Yeah, before Spot can get to that universe, which is probably going to be super quick. Yeah, so.
Oh. Other cool thing, just because they literally pulled the Spider-Man references from literally every piece of Spider-Man history. Like, they had some of the Spider-Man designs from the live action movies, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield. They also had there was actually a scene where Genki was in his room with the PlayStation 5 playing the actual real Spider-Man game.
Oh yeah.
So that was just very interesting. Oh, they also had Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, had him in there, which was just kind of. It was always just kind of weird when they had like different styles and stuff. So you had like this like live action person in a cage next to like this like real looking rhinoceros and all these other villains and stuff that they had been going around and capturing and stuff. So, but all in all, the movie was super amazing. If I had the time, I probably would try to go and watch it again. That's how cool that movie was and stuff. So, but like I said, we have to wait a whole year.
Yeah, like I would just want to time travel like a year from now, so I can just watch the next movie already. Cause I really do not want to wait a year.
Yes, yeah, March 2024, which sounds like a made up year. But all in all, any last thoughts on the movie before we talk about something else?
No.
What would you rate the movie?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yes, an easy 10 out of 10. So like I said, movie was super awesome. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about the movie and stuff. And so something else I want to talk with Andre on while he is here. Like I mentioned, Andre is
a fan of anime.
Yes, other person in the house aside from me that is really big on anime and stuff. And so over this last year or so, Andre's kind of gone through watching a lot of different series and stuff, which I'm debating if I want to talk about that now, if I want to say that for a separate thing.
Demon Slayer?
No, not just that, but
Naruto, One Piece.
Yes, because you've been watching a lot of stuff. We'll just focus on Demon Slayer right now, and we'll do the other.
I'm not that far in Demon Slayer.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, we can still just touch on your initial thoughts. So first of all, what made you decide to watch Demon Slayer?
I've heard a lot about it. Like I've seen it everywhere practically.
Mm-hmm.
And
do any of your friends watch it?
Yes. Mm-hmm. My friends Aiden and Brendan watch it a lot. Mm-hmm. So I decided to try it out, and so far it's actually going really good.
Okay. Are you watching it in English or Japanese?
English.
Okay.
I'm watching it on Crunchyroll. Ow.
Okay. Watch your foot.
I'm watching it on Crunchyroll.
Okay. How far into it are you?
Like I just started a day. I think I'm on like episode 14 or 15. Oh yeah, 14 or 15. Yeah, so.
Okay, well you almost done with season 1 then. And you said you just started that yesterday?
Today.
You watched 15 episodes today?
I started watching it at 1.
All right. Guess that math can work because it's almost 11 o'clock tonight, so. Okay, so yeah. You definitely been enjoying it because you didn't blaze through 15 episodes in a day. Who has been your favorite character so far?
Inosuke.
Inosuke? Why Inosuke?
Because whenever they enter the house, like, he made that big entrance and he's still like... well, I forgot what that first demon was called.
The one with the drum?
Yeah. I forgot what he was.
Oh, I don't know his name, but yeah, the drum demon, yeah. Okay. Does Inosuke also have your favorite
sword
abilities and stuff?
Yeah, he has beast breathing, and his sword just look internally awesome.
They look super cool.
And Zenitsu is just coward.
Yeah, but do you at least like his lightning attacks and stuff when he's asleep?
Yeah.
What else? Do you have a least favorite character in it so far?
Yes.
Who?
Giyu.
Why Why you don't like him?
It's because like he's so mean but he's powerful, but
he's mean but powerful.
Yeah, like
Okay.
he almost killed Nezuko, which is basically what Tanjiro's looking for. Like she wouldn't be like Tanjiro wouldn't want to become a demon slayer if like you just killed Nezuko right on the spot.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think because if you're on episode 7, like episode 15.
Yes.
What villain are they fighting right now?
The thing with the person with the drums.
Oh, okay.
Like when they entered the house.
Okay, please don't knock that down. Okay. So they're fighting the drum demon now. So, okay. Yeah, we will definitely have to talk once you get to the next part with the next villain, because that's some of like the biggest moments in the show. Back from the camera. But okay. All right. So you've been watching Demon Slayer and stuff. And like we mentioned earlier, we'll talk about this, like I said, on another show someday with your journey through Naruto and One Piece and stuff. But
I finished Naruto.
Yes, yeah, you finished Naruto. So you're pretty much almost done with season 1 of Demon Slayer. Do you have any other anime that are kind of like top of your list of like
One Piece?
Well, it's not stuff that you're not watching yet, but you're like, I really want to watch this other show.
Dragon Ball.
True. Oh yeah. I forgot you did start that. What was that, like earlier this year, end of last year?
Yeah, earlier.
Yeah. So Dragon Ball. Anything else you got on your list of something you want to check out too?
What I also want to check out is I got that one anime. There is Hunter x Hunter. And there's also I forgot what that one.
You plan on watching My Hero?
Oh yeah, My Hero. Yeah. And there's also that's it. Because I can't think of anything else.
Have you ever heard of Jujutsu Kaisen?
Oh yes.
I figured that probably would be one, especially if you're liking Demon Slayer and stuff, that probably would be one on your list. So, okay, cool. So, like I said, at some point in the future, me and Andre will do a separate episode talking about all things that he's been enjoying with his anime journey, and also with his gaming journey, because Andre also has a very good and varied taste in games and stuff as well.
I have Roblox, 60, Fortnite, Game Beast, Hogwarts Legacy, which I've been playing a lot, One Piece Blood and Blood demo, One Piece Odyssey demo, and there's also
I guess real quick, just to clarify for listeners, if y'all didn't hear, one of the first ones he mentioned, which has also been one of the biggest surprises I was surprised he's been playing, is Rainbow Six Siege. So, what made you decide to play that?
Well, it all started like when Commanding Force was there, because it like my friends would tell me to like download it because they said it was really fun, and I'm like, no, it's not that. I don't hear that much about it, but when they can finally convince me and I started playing it, well, it was so fun. Like I started playing it a lot.
Yeah, you put in a lot of hours into Rainbow Six.
Yes.
So, okay, cool. So, like I said, me and Andre will be revisiting these topics again another day.
Yes.
But hold on. But like I said, I hope y'all out there enjoyed Spider-Verse and everything. Is there anything else you want to say before you go, Andre?
Have a good day and work hard.
All right, Andre. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
See, now y'all see the craziness that I be dealing with my kids. Like, this boy gonna do a sign off for have a good day and work hard. I would definitely have to clip that out and post that somewhere because that is a all time classic line. That is so funny that he even said that. But hey, that is kids for you. Um, so yeah, so I'm trying to think. So before I get out of here, cause like I said, I ain't. Time is a luxury nowadays, and especially this week as we get ready to plan this out of state trip, whatever. So, but but yeah, so like I said, had an awesome time this last week. Getting to go and watch, like I said, Little Mermaid with my girls, and Spiderverse Across the Spiderverse with my middle son. Oh, I also got to go watch John Wick 4 last week, which that was a nonstop, action packed ride, which I expected, but I I knew this going into it, but I still made the adult decision. I went and watched a late night showing of John Wick 4 on a work night because, I probably told you before, but and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all do this as well. Like I have a Fandango account, for where I purchase my movie tickets or whatever. So of course, even though I don't go as often as I would like or whatever, especially like in the last year or whatever. If you do, I think it's like every 5 movies or whatever, 4 or 5 movies gets you a $5 off coupon. Which, hey, if you're like me and you shop smartly or use your stuff strategically, or whatever, that's pretty much a matinee movie. Because if you go to the right theater, which, hey, that is one of the beneficial blessings of living in a giant city like I do up here in DFW. There's a million movie theaters around me, so there's plenty of theaters that have $5-6 matinees. So hey, $5 off, that's pretty much a free movie. And so I had a free movie ticket, which is kind of funny. So I had a free movie ticket that I needed to cash in or whatever because them things expired because especially like I said like in pretty much since COVID, I don't get to go as frequently as what I used to, and so a lot of times, even though I would watch movies at a slower rate, I would eventually get my free coupon, but because I'm not in there going to watch movies all the time, I would get the coupon and then it would have expired before I even logged into my account to even notice I had a coupon. And so that kept happening. So I try to be a little bit more diligent with keeping check on that account and stuff, whatever. And so I had a code, but it was going to expire at the end of May. So I was like, crap, I still need to watch something, whatever. And so funny thing is though, was like the main reason why I kept on holding off on watching John Wick 4 was because of the length of the movie. It was freaking 3 hours. Now, like I said, hey, I love balls to the wall action, but man, 3 hours. That's why I put off watching it for so long, because all my windows of time to where I'm like, okay, maybe I can go watch a movie. I'm like, but man, 3 hours of this, I could have done knocked out 2 other movies, or I could be playing the game or reading manga or whatever. So I kept on holding it off, but I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it. But of course, John Wick 4 has been out for a few months at this point, which means that the show times and stuff were very limited. And so that's how I ended up with a freaking 8:30 p.m. showing on a Tuesday, which of course we know what those times mean. You pretty much tack on an extra 30 minutes of previews, which means the movie didn't actually start until like 9:15. So 3 hour movie, do the math. Your boy ain't get out the theater until after midnight, and I didn't get home until about 12:30 or whatever. But luckily, I live down the street from the theater. But man, and the other funny kicker. So I was like, you know what? I'm going by myself, or whatever. I'm gonna get a good spot right in the middle of the theater. So at the time when I bought my tickets, there was barely any other purchased seats anywhere near me. So I got smack dab in the middle of the theater, whatever. Perfect seats, whatever. So I get there, whatever. And I get on one side and I'm like, okay, I see a bunch of people and I'm like, oh, okay, clearly my number's on the other side or whatever. I go to the other side of the row. A bunch of people, I'm like, what the heck? So I'm like scooching through, looking. Tell me why my seat was in the middle of two groups. Like there was like a guy and a man and a lady on a date or whatever, and then it was two dudes, bro date or whatever. I don't know, don't care. But the fact that I'm just like, here I am, I'm just like sitting in the middle. I'm like, this is so awkward. But hey, like I said, the movie was super dope, whatever. But I definitely paid for it. Like I said, I physically paid for it because going to see a 3-hour movie on a work night, yeah. So definitely won't be doing that again. But the funny thing is that like, the weekend I bought the tickets to, because Little Mermaid came out Memorial Weekend, so they were doing a double rewards points or whatever on Fandango that weekend. So because I had bought 3 tickets, so since I wanted to see John Wick 4, and then I took my daughters to see Little Mermaid or whatever, that's 3 tickets, which meant I got double the amount of that, which ended up turning out to getting me 2 free passes. I ended up getting 2 $5 coupons, and that's how me and Andre got to go watch the movie for fairly cheap, because hey, your boy, hey, I'm a dad, I got a budget, my time and my money, especially when I'm taking not just one kid to the theater, but taking multiple or whatever. But, me having those extra tickets or whatever, or those codes or whatever to get some money off or whatever, I was then able to spend a little bit more on getting some extra, like some little snacks, whatever to have during the movie, whatever. But hey, I was super happy when I logged into my account and I was okay, let me go see what stuff, whatever, what times are available to go watch Spiderverse, and then to see I had 2 $5 coupons. But the funny thing is that like they don't let you use both of them in the same transaction, so I had to be super quick because there was like a spot that had like 3 seats or whatever, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy the middle one of the 3. That way, no matter what, okay, if somebody ended up getting the other one, I just buy the opposite one or whatever. So yes, I went through, bought one, used the $5 off code or whatever, and then got the discount, and then immediately went back in, bought the other one or whatever, and got both of the seats, whatever, in 2 separate transactions. But yeah, so it's been very fun. Like I said, for the first time in a long time, getting to go to the movies, and like I said, especially getting to go to the movies with my kids and stuff. Like I said, I definitely don't get to do that very often, especially with these 3 that was on, Andre and the twins. Because most of the stuff I go watch is sometimes a little bit more darker or a little bit more mature-ish. Not, of course, not like mature, but a little bit more older, skewed or whatever. And that's usually where I take, my oldest boy will go with me and stuff to those. But yeah, all in all, it was a super fun last couple of weeks again to go watch movies and stuff. I'm trying to think. Aside from that, so really briefly, I'm gonna touch on. I'm gonna touch on some manga I've been reading. A couple in particular, whatever. Well, one for sure. So Sakamoto Days. Call back up on that. I was like 15 or so, 15 chapters behind. Maybe 10, I think. Last week, so I caught up, whatever. And then I had just read the most recent one earlier today, whatever. And man, once again, it's like this series is just so freaking good. So freaking good. And getting to see more of the backstory of the mission that basically led to supposedly a cow's death, and then revealed in the most recent chapter, whatever, seemingly she might still be alive somewhere, because it showed. I can't remember, somebody saw that her because all the assassins have like a registered account or whatever that they use when they doing different business and stuff, whatever. And so her account has been dormant for a lot of years until this most recent year, or within the last year, where she was the one that somebody, supposedly her, put the hit out on Sakamoto, because everybody was like, it's kind of weird that there would be a hit put on a retired, person like Sakamoto. And then it's like, oh, and then they flash back to her saying, something about like if I had to bet, I would bet $1 billion or whatever on you. And it was like, yo, it was her. So, but yeah, so I'm very excited to see where this all goes. And man, they need to stop dragging around and give us a freaking Sakamoto Days anime, because just watching these fights and these action panels and stuff, whatever, it just like moves so freaking fluidly and stuff, man. I'm just like, I need more. But yeah, shout out to Sakamoto Days. I'm behind on lots of other stuff, whatever, too. I need to catch back up on that Shibatarian manga. I need to catch back up on Ichinose Family. Jujutsu Kaisen is going crazy right now with freaking Gojo versus Sukuna and stuff, because we could clearly tell we hitting end game territory now with this showdown going on and stuff. And of course, I think because I haven't really read nothing up here whatever in a while. Last manga thing I'll touch on before I go, man, One Piece, man. Which I kind of wish, but, and of course, spoilers for the One Piece manga, as of this recording, up to chapter 1085, because 1086 is still a few days away. But man, just some of the reveals and stuff that we have been getting, just continues to be crazy, man. Cause freaking finding out that freaking the Nefertari family from Alabasta, Cobra and Vivi, they are also part of the D clan, and that it was their ancestor, Lily D Nefertari, who is responsible for having some part to do in getting the poneglyphs scattered across the world and stuff like that. And just the moment of Cobra talking with the girl, say, in the quote-unquote empty throne room, and then Emu walking up and just sitting on the throne being like, yeah, what's up, Cobra? And then, Cobra being in shock about that, and then, like I said, they're finding out about the truth of the D-Clan thing. Cobra asking questions that shouldn't be asked, but he's like, yo, hey, I'm about to die, I might as well ask these questions now, whatever. But, of course, two people was eavesdropping. Sabo was listening, and freaking Wapple, which explains why, what we saw a while back, why Wapple and Vivi was in hiding with Big News Morgans and stuff. But we also get to see this freaking crazy moment when the girl say was about to try to attack Cobra, and Sabo came in, try to take out all the girls say, and they turn into some like shadowy looking creature things, whatever. So I am like, that's why I'm like super excited for this next chapter. And I kind of wish I was like, crap, if I was recording a little bit later, whatever, or a little bit later in the week, or I might be able to catch it. But it is what it is. I'll talk about it next time. But yeah, man, all of that stuff. Yeah, I think that might be as far as like stuff I hadn't really talked about or whatever. So, but yeah, but One Piece is fire. I can't wait to see this next chapter that he about to drop before that Oda drops, before he goes on this 1 month break for his surgery and stuff. But yeah, and I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? Of course, I gotta mention real quick, because today I guess Apple had some type of event or whatever where they showed off a lot of the new stuff, whatever. And of course, one of the main big things that they showed off was their long, heavily rumored VR headset, which is going to retail for a price of $34.99. Now let that sink in. That's not $34.99. That is $3,499. Bro, no thank you. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have seen it. There's a clip floating around online of people at the event when they announced the price, and everybody was like, oh, it's like people screaming, not screaming, but just like, but yeah, so I don't know, they tripping on that price, whatever. So, but yeah, man. Aside from that, like I said, I can't think of anything else I really want to talk about and highlight right now. So, but I'm supposed to hop off. It's already 11 o'clock. So I'm supposed to get my butt out of here, skedaddle, and like I said, get ready for these busy coming up days and weeks ahead. So, so as always, thank y'all so much for watching and or listening. I hope y'all enjoyed this very special episode. Like I said, it is very rare that I get to have my kids on to talk about stuff, and I figured since we got to watch these different movies and stuff back to back, that it was kind of fun to get to have that conversation with them and stuff. So like I said, and letting their voices and stuff be heard, because like I said, I talk about them all the time, whatever. So just kind of want to share a little bit of my family with y'all and stuff. So so y'all kind of get to see and hear the voices of the ones I talk about on a regular basis and stuff. So, but yeah. So thank y'all so much for watching and listening. As always, you can find me everywhere at Dad Needs to Talk. And hey, yeah, come talk to your boy. Talk about any of the movies or manga or whatever that I talked about in today's episode. And like I said, be on the lookout for more dope things in the coming weeks and months ahead, as I continue to try to shape and mold this to be a better show and stuff for y'all. But as always, I appreciate all the love and support that y'all give, and I am very excited for y'all to see the things that I have in the works and to hear all the reviews I've already recorded and all that fun stuff. But enough of that. I'm supposed to get up out of here. As I always say, treat yourself to something nice, read some manga, watch some anime and TV and movies, play some video games, and live your best life. And with that, I'm out. And on behalf of my kids, they're out. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy and y'all be safe. I love y'all. Peace.